Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Today I want to bring clarity to a verse that is often misused in the body of Messiah. 1 Chronicles 16:22 and Psalm 105:15, where it says, "Do not touch my anointed ones, and do my prophets no harm." This scripture is repeatedly used to silence correction or rebuke, especially when it comes to leaders, pastors, and prophets. Some will say, "Touch not the Adonai's anointed." You can't question them. But my brothers and sisters, let's look at the context and the truth of this word. When the Most High spoke these words, he wasn't talking about modern day pastors, preachers, or spiritual leaders in positions of power. He was talking about the patriarchs, the chosen people he set apart during the time of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These were the anointed ones during that era, the people through whom Yahuwah was establishing his covenant and his nation. So how did this verse become a control tactic in religious circles? Sadly, it's often used to shield false prophets, corrupt leaders, and sinful behavior from accountability. Some leaders will twist this verse to protect themselves from being questioned, corrected, or held responsible for their actions. But the word of Yahuwah tells us something very different. 1 John 4:1 says, "Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from Elohim. For many false prophets have gone out into the world." We are commanded to test, examine, and discern the teachings and actions of leaders. 1 Timothy 5:20 says, "Them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear." This is speaking of elders and leaders in the assembly. No one is above correction. Not me, not you, not the pastor, not the bishop, not the prophet. Remember, Yahusha himself warned us about wolves in sheep's clothing, Matthew 7:15. And Paul told the believers in Acts 20:29-30, that even from among their own leadership, some would rise up speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after themselves. So my brothers and sisters, let's rightly divide the word. We are not to physically harm anyone, but we are absolutely called to stand for truth, to expose error, and to hold each other accountable, even leaders. Let's not be deceived. Let's be like the Bereans in Acts 17:11, who searched the scriptures daily to see whether the things they heard were so. Truth without compromise, love without fear, righteous judgment in humility. Shalom and endurance to you all. Hold on and endure.